Are there any secrets that the world would rather forget? Some things are better left undiscovered, yet some secrets have a way of getting out one way or another. Did you know that there is a forgotten chamber beneath the Sphinx that has been kept secret since 1877? It's believed that within this sealed crypt lies evidence of an ancient mystery that our modern society just isn't ready for. There are certain things about this Giza structure that we just don't understand. When experts first began excavating the sand around the base of the great statue, they found something peculiar. They discovered traces of a red sandstone wall that seemed to be hiding something behind it. No official reports were ever released telling us exactly what was found here, and so we're left wondering what this could possibly mean. Some believe that there may be a series of tunnels leading from underneath the Sphinx to other parts of the plateau, perhaps even connecting to other structures like the Great Pyramid. We all know that there are many passages throughout the pyramids that we still haven't explored. But what if there was a way to get into the pyramid without having to go through all those traps and passageways? Perhaps this was used by the pharaohs themselves as a secret entrance to their burial chambers. Or maybe there is something else being concealed from us. It's interesting because in 1837, a French engineer named Jean Francois Champollion visited the site. He claimed that he had uncovered a suspicious-looking crack at the base of the pause, which he described as looking like an artificial fissure. This was odd because no such cracks could be found anywhere else on the monument. According to his description, this strange opening was too wide to be a natural occurrence, but not wide enough to have been made by human hands. Champollion felt that something wasn't quite right here, although it didn't seem possible that anyone could have placed an explosive device inside the statue and blown a hole through its paws. Could it be that some sort of ancient alien technology was responsible for making this hole? Was it done with an advanced laser? Or did the aliens use an energy weapon that we can't even imagine? There have been several accounts of explorers who have managed to find secret entrances to the Great Pyramid itself, and it's possible that there may be a similar entrance beneath the Sphinx. However, no one has come forward with concrete evidence or proof that such a thing actually exists. Perhaps the entrances are only visible during certain times of the year when the stars align in a particular formation. Remember that the Sphinx was built to resemble the constellation Leo the Lion, with each paw marking the location of one of the 4 stars in the celestial lion's body. Could it be that the Egyptians built the Sphinx to match up with the constellations above it in the night sky? And could these stars play a part in helping us to unlock the secrets that lie dormant beneath the sands of Egypt? If there really are secret entrances to the pyramids and hidden rooms beneath the Sphinx, then why haven't we found them yet? Even today, we still don't know exactly how big the Great Pyramid is. There are areas that have never been opened to the public eye, and no one knows what may be hidden inside. It's believed that there could be secret chambers containing priceless artifacts and relics from a time long ago. For example, there is said to be a vault where treasures beyond our wildest imaginations are kept. Another legend claims that there is a small hidden room at the top of the pyramid that serves as a ventilation shaft. The air in this shaft is said to be pure oxygen, while outside the shaft, the air is filled with carbon dioxide. Many people have died trying to get to the top of the Great Pyramid and have lost their lives along the way. So it's unlikely that any secret rooms up here have been discovered as of yet. But what about the tunnels that lie underneath the Sphinx? You see, the Egyptian government doesn't want people digging around underneath the statue because they fear that they might destabilize the structure. And so no independent researchers have been allowed to explore this area and uncover the truth. Legend tells us that whoever controls the Sphinx holds the key to the universe, and it seems that some people would rather keep this secret buried forever. Over the years, there have been many reports of strange occurrences near the Sphinx. People claim that the structure seems to glow at night, although nobody knows what this could possibly mean. What we do know is that the Egyptians kept the Sphinx carefully preserved and protected over the centuries. Its paws were restored and repaired after they suffered damage in a massive earthquake that occurred in 1303. At the time, the Muslim Sultan al-Nasir Muhammad ibn Qalawun commissioned a team of architects to fix the paws, but they also took advantage of the opportunity to make some adjustments of their own. For example, the two front paws were widened by 14 centimeters, and we have to ask ourselves why they would do such a thing unless they were trying to cover up some sort of secret. You see, the archaeologists who examined the paws closely noticed that the surface texture of the older paws did not match up with the newer paws that had been fixed. This meant that they had to grind down the newer paws to make them look more worn and aged. They wanted the repairs to blend in with the rest of the statue so it wouldn't draw any unwanted attention. However, they failed to realize that the grinding process would also smooth out the texture of the stone, and so the repairs ended up looking even newer than the original paws. As you can see, the carvings on the back of the two front paws show that the paws were originally narrow, but they were widened sometime during the Middle Ages. We also have to consider the fact that nobody knows exactly how old the Sphinx really is. It's believed that the statue is over 4,500 years old, but this has never been confirmed. Some sources say that the Sphinx is actually much older and that it predates the Great Pyramid itself. If this is true, then it's likely that the statue witnessed the construction of the pyramid and it may have been watching over the builders as they worked. There are even rumors that the Sphinx has a twin that lies abandoned somewhere in the desert. Nobody knows where this second Sphinx might be, but it's possible that it was brought here across the Nile River from another location. There's a good chance that the Egyptians deliberately moved the statue and hid it so that it could be rediscovered one day in the future. It's hard to say what the Egyptians were thinking when they built the Sphinx and other monuments like it. While we do know that sphinxes often symbolize wisdom and power, the Egyptian Sphinx was unique in many ways. It didn't have wings like the Greek sphinxes, nor did it have a woman's body with a lion's rear end. Instead, it was a creature of pure imagination, something that couldn't be found anywhere else in the ancient world. This is why we find it so difficult to figure out what the Egyptians were trying to tell us with their art and architecture. It's very clear that the Egyptian rulers wanted to build monuments that would last for thousands of years. Whether or not they succeeded is up for debate, but there's no denying that they accomplished something remarkable. Over the centuries, the Sphinx has suffered serious damage due to erosion and vandalism. In 1680, a sailor claimed to have shot at the statue, firing off 4 musket balls at close range. Although most of these attacks have been carried out by modern humans, there are others that remain unexplained. For example, the nose of the Sphinx was destroyed 100 years before Napoleon invaded Egypt. Even though the invasion was well documented, nobody knows who destroyed the statue's nose, and this goes back hundreds of years. So, what do you think? Is there a forbidden chamber beneath the Sphinx? What secrets are being kept from us? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to come back soon for another amazing video. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.